guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me, we have a beautiful ride. This is a 1978 Datsun 280Z. As you can tell, it's pretty modified. It's packing a punch. Has a 2JZ stroker motor, made it to a V160 transmission, which is a 6-speed, 815 horsepower, and built to AutoX with a street legal title. If you guys want to find out more information and full details on this beautiful Z, click on the link below, underside shots, a full gallery. Let's go into review. Before we do this review, I want you guys to like and subscribe because we're going to have some real fun here. Stay tuned. All right, let's give this 280 a rating. I would rate this one easily a 7 out of 10. I know you're looking at me like I'm nuts, but the fit and finish is not perfect, so we have to say that. In regards to fun factor, drivability, performance. Did it look like it was just taking off? My whole face is like this. 600 foot-pounds of torque going through a 6-speed. I would rate this an 11 out of 10. So if you guys are looking for a perfect AutoX car that's street legal, this is it. What's cool about this car is the history. So this one was born in Florida, and it was a pretty famous car on the YouTube channel TRC. It originally was blue, it was built to go straight, and it was one of the fastest cars of the time. It then changed hands to a wheel company that added the fender flares and these actual ADV1 wheels. That's the company that did the actual look here. But it was nowhere near finished. The final completion would be complete suspension overhaul, a complete cradle built for the front end, underneath bracing, and full suspension. We're gonna break down all that information as we talk more about this vehicle. I just wanted to give you guys a brief history on it. Fit and finish for the door panels, etc., very nice. The car was a nice car, but with this power level, you needed to add strengthening for the front. It does have a beautiful roll cage inside, and it has the best of electronics and wiring. While looking underneath, you're gonna see the drive shaft shop axles and the drive shaft itself. So that's gonna hold the power. You do have beautiful updated brakes, front and rear, so they're Willwood brakes. You have the ADV1 wheels that are concaved and they fit perfectly. They're rolling on a set of Toyo Proxy tires, and we'll go into more details as we turn this car around. Looking at the front fascia, it's extremely nice. You have the lights directly powered by your kill switch, so they're gonna be constantly on. You can see that, the yellow lighting. You do have a quick release steering wheel, and the front end is in very nice condition. I like the actual guard that they put here. That's aluminum, so if you do hit anything, it's gonna protect it. Front bumper is very nice. The grille itself is in great shape, and I do like the black accents for the actual lights and the yellow coverings for the lights themselves. It gives it a really JDM look. You can see the wheels. Look at how wide they are. Tires are from 2022, plenty of tread, and we're gonna test these out shortly. Looking underneath it, you're gonna see the tubular suspension, the protector for the oil pan, and the oval exhaust, which is pretty neat. So the exhaust is 4 inches, but it's oval, so you actually have a really good ground clearance underneath it. Let's pop this hood. That's better. Let's take a look under the hood. So what we have here is a 2JZ. It's a 3.4 liter stroker. I want you guys to look at the photo gallery. So all the gaskets have been redone. You could see that the top end has been redone. You do have a 7844 turbo. Produces 600 foot-pounds of torque through a V160 Super transmission, which is fantastic. There's no binding. So the wiring harness was done by Wiring Specialties, and what they do is they build the harness based on what you have here. And then it goes to the actual AEM system and plugs in, and everything is plug and play, and it makes it a lot easier. Also in the rear, you do have a ATL fuel cell that's wired up beautifully. This has 2 E85 pumps that can produce or support up to 600 horsepower apiece. You also have a lift pump, so what that allows, since this is for AutoX, is you could be almost out of gas and it's still gonna have the same prime or fuel pressure, so you don't ever have an issue. Top half of the engine bay is just spectacular. Your firewall is very nice, your VIN number's here, your fuel pressure regulator is in great shape, and once again, you have all the sensors to monitor your parameters. I love that it has the electronic steering box, so there's an actual module underneath the dash that you can actually control for sensitivity. You have your Extreme Motorsports catch can right here. This thing's just diabolical. Look at how big the intercooler is up front. You have a big aluminum radiator, huge pusher fan or puller fan. This is fantastic. I can't wait to take it out for a test drive. Looking at the passenger side, same condition as the driver's side. You have your fender flares right here. Rear quarters very nice. The actual hatch is in great shape. The roof line's nice, and you're seeing some sensors up here. This does house the CD7 display, which allows you to lay out track displays, show you parameters for acceleration and also for G's, etc. So you can modify the screen that showcases everything right there. Another cool feature we'll talk about is the electronic steering. So you can go from no assist to full assist, and it's all electronic. Let's spin it. Looking at the rear end, it's extremely nice. Your taillights are in great shape. I do love the satin finish throughout. You have your oval exhaust right there, and it sounds fantastic. The two-step is set up around 4,500, and that's for Auto X. So this is made to take corners fast, accelerate quickly, and we're gonna show you that later on today. To pop the hatch, it's pretty easy. Click that, your shocks still operate. Everything's been strengthened. So I want you guys to look at the gallery. You're gonna see where the actual coilovers are sitting. They've added strengthening blocks for the rigidity. There's also rigidity points that have been added along with a full cage and side cage as well. So you have a front cage for the actual front end, and then you also have the full roll cage for the internals to protect your patrons. Inside here, I want you to come closer with the camera and take a look at how nice the wiring is. I do like the aluminum cover that they made here, and they sandblasted it to have like a turbo look. To pop this, it's the same as the hood. You can release the pressure points, and you're gonna see the ATL fuel cell. So this has foam inside of it to keep, basically to baffle the fuel. You have two pumps once again for up to 600 horsepower, and then a actual feed pump, so you never lose fuel pressure. Wiring is very nice and tidy. You have your banks right here, all of your relays. This is an amazing piece, and it smells so good when you start it, and it sounds even better. Optima battery. Not that that matters. Taking a look at the interior, it's what you'd expect. So the dash itself has been hand rolled to fit around the roll cage. So this is aluminum. The cool part, so everything in here is functional. So you can actually remove the dash to get to wiring. The roll cage is extremely nice. I love the hoop design, so it's easy to get out of. You have a nice set of OMP seats, one for the passenger too, so you can have some fun. You have your Chase Bays e-brake and then your 6-speed transmission. Pushing the clutch in, it's not too heavy, and it's actually set up perfectly. So if you're doing Auto X, the release point is perfect. To power on, you're gonna put your ignition here and turn on your ignition, which I had on earlier. Your AM CD7 will come on. You have the ability to change the modes. You can put photos in there. You can also put track layouts, and you can change it to register your track time. So you can, if you have a module on the track itself, it'll tell you what your last time was, if you're faster or slower. It does have GPS signal acquisition, so you can actually see what your speed is. Some of the gauges here are no longer needed because this actually monitors and controls everything. Transmission feels good, and what do you say we fire it off? I'm pretty excited to go for a test drive. I'm sure you are too. Smells good, sounds good, feels good, and I promise the steering wheel is not going to fall off on this one. Is actually a sensor that's right there. drive. AFR 14.7. Oil pressure 70 pounds. That's at full temp. We've got good voltage. Oil pressure's good. We're not even hitting boost yet. I love it. I'll probably change my mode once we get to where we're going to get the actual shots. You guys will be able to see it. So we're taking the Z out. And I want you guys to realize that we sold this already. So this is sold because of Instagram. How amazing does it sound? Drivability is fantastic. Clutch is really easy. And we're not even into boost yet. When you get into boost, it feels like you're in space warp. That's only 5 pounds. Let's get it into 6. 6 gear, works as it should. This thing is awesome! Speedometer's working, all of our gauges are working, great AFR. It's a rocket ship. Probably 2-to-1 weight ratio, basically, for power. It's fantastic. Temperature's good. Steering is super precise. Remember, you can adjust the steering. I have it not super touchy right now. Two-step is set for low RPM. Once you get past a certain speed with the GPS, it doesn't utilize the two-step. Insane! Everything's going woo! I'm only doing partial throttle. I didn't even get to go full throttle on it. All right, let's see how she does in 3rd gear. You ready? Not doing full throttle. I don't want to. We sold it. I can't break it. I know I'm a professional at breaking things, but I'm not breaking this one. Which I don't think it's going to break. Everything's running properly. Once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to click like and subscribe. This is a rocket ship. I didn't do full throttle because it started spinning, so I backed off. I was probably 70%. Did it look like it was just taking off?
My whole face is like that.